Hi, I'm Ranger Rosa, and I'm a Resource Education Ranger here in Yellowstone. Take a moment to think about what that means, resource education. Resource Education Rangers teach people about the park. We teach people about the resources found in the park. Resources include the vegetation here in the park, the wildlife, the water, the geology, pretty much anything you find in the park. We have different types of rangers as well. We have maintenance rangers. They help keep the park clean. And they also build our boardwalks that you find here in the park. We have law enforcement rangers. They keep our park safe. They protect our wildlife, and they also protect our visitors. We have visitor service rangers. They'll greet you when you come into the park with a smiling face. And we have resource rangers, our biologists. They study the wildlife, the vegetation, the water, and the geology here in the park.
Yellowstone National Park is 2.2 million acres, and the states of Rhode Island and Delaware could both fit inside the boundaries of Yellowstone. Take a moment and think about what makes Yellowstone so special. I think Yellowstone is so special because it has a large volcano underneath it. Did you know that we have a supervolcano underneath our feet here? Here in Yellowstone, we have a shield volcano. This means the magma from the volcano is under the surface of the earth. Cone volcanoes are like mountains, and you can see them poking above the surface of the earth. Both types of volcanoes can have violent eruptions. The last major eruption of the Yellowstone volcano was 640,000 years ago. The traces of this last eruption can be found when we look closely throughout the park. We call it the caldera, and it covers 45 miles by 30 miles in the park. Because of the volcano beneath us, this area is one of the most seismically active areas in the United States. We get about 700 to 3,000 earthquakes a year. Most of them are extremely small, and we cannot feel them. So, because of the volcano beneath us, we have a caldera, earthquakes, and something else pretty remarkable. Can you think of what that would be? We have hydrothermal features. Let's break down that word. Hydro meaning water, and thermal meaning heat. And that's the word we use to describe hot springs, geysers, fumaroles, and mudpots. Take a moment and think about how we get the water to supply all these hydrothermal features. The water that we see in our hydrothermal features today came from the surrounding area and can range from 2,000 to 11,000 years old. It takes a long time to percolate through the ground and back up to the surface. When most people think of geysers in Yellowstone, Old Faithful comes to mind. However, Old Faithful is not the only geyser we have here. Yellowstone contains at least 55% of all the active geysers on Earth. Geysers have a constriction in their underground plumbing, where pressure builds up and causes it to have an eruption. There are 5 things that make a geyser, and you can remember those 5 things by remembering, phew! The first P is plumbing. That is what happens underground. The second P is preservation. Preservation means taking care of something so it'll be around for a long time. The H stands for the heat source. In Yellowstone, this would be the supervolcano underneath us. And the E is earthquakes. Like I said, Yellowstone gets 700 to 3,000 earthquakes a year. Many of them we can't feel. However, these earthquakes keep the plumbing open so the water and steam can pass through freely. And W stands for water. We get our water from the surrounding mountains in the form of snowmelt as well as precipitation we receive during the other seasons of the year. The water takes a long time to percolate through the earth and can be 2,000 to 11,000 years old. Our first hydrothermal feature is a fumarole. Fumaroles are the hottest hydrothermal feature and can reach temperatures of 200 degrees Fahrenheit, 93 degrees Celsius or more. Because of the lack of water and the combination of heat, water evaporates before it can reach the surface, and steam is released. Let's take a moment to listen to what a fumarole sounds like. Our next hydrothermal feature is mudpots. Mudpots are one of my favorite hydrothermal features. Mudpots are acidic features with a limited water supply. Microorganisms use a hydrogen sulfide that rises from deep in the earth as an energy source. They convert the gas into sulfuric acid, which breaks down rock into clay material. Gases coming up from deep in the earth cause the mudpots to bubble. Let's take a moment to listen to what a mudpot sounds like. Our next hydrothermal feature is a hot spring. You can think of hot springs like geysers, but without a constriction in their plumbing. Hot springs can reach temperatures up to 199 degrees Fahrenheit, 93 degrees Celsius. The water in a hot spring circulates, with hot water rising to the surface, cooling, and falling back down. This is called convection. The hydrothermal features in Yellowstone are beautiful, but they also support a great amount of life here in the park. Many of the hydrothermal features in Yellowstone have beautiful colors. The colors are bacteria that live in the hot water. We call them thermophiles. Some of these bacteria convert sunlight into energy, and some use chemicals and convert them into energy. The hydrothermal features found in the park help support all life here, from the tiniest bacteria to the largest bison. Life depends on what we have here to survive. And it's because of this amazing ecosystem that we find humans here as well. In the past, they have used this land for its rich resources, and today we utilize this land in a different way.
Preservation of these public lands ensures that these special places will be around for future generations to enjoy, just as we're enjoying them today.